film studio.
No kidding.
Ty. We're live.
Jeez, yeah, sorry.
Hey guys, Mitch here from Rangeland RV, and I'm standing here with my sidekick,
Ty, the RV guy.
We are in front of the all-new 2021 Wolf Pup 18RJB, and that is the only toy hauler edition inside the Wolf Pup floor plan. You are going to get an overall length of 22 feet 9 inches from hitch to bumper on this coach, and it's going to weigh in at just over 3,700 pounds. Ty, can you tell them about some of the amazing construction and features on this coach and why it is one of the #1 selling trailers in North America?
Absolutely, I can, Mitch. So guys, what we're looking at here, like Mitch mentioned, is that 18RJB floor plan. The reason why this is so popular, it's so hard to come across that high quality build small toy hauler. And the reason why we say this is a higher quality build is when you start looking at a traditional built trailer like this, what Wolf Pup does different is they have a 12-inch on-center stud construction in here.
That's correct.
A lot of our competitors use a 16-inch framing or even a 24-inch spacing in their studs. So something like this, you got to consider it's like a house that goes through an earthquake every single weekend when you take it out.
What are most comparables using for their floors?
Yeah, I mean, one of the big things that you'll see in here is a 5/8 tongue groove plywood. All of our competitors are using an OSB, chipboard, particle board flooring. It's that cheap glued together stuff that always ends up wearing out over
Soft
the years.
floors.
Exactly.
If water gets to it,
and it's so important in a toy hauler too, guys, because you're putting a heavy item in the back of here. You want to have as much structure to that floor, and like I mentioned, even in the walls as possible, because that big thing I love saying, this is like a house that goes through an earthquake every single weekend. More structure, the better.
Now this is a black label edition, so you do get additional upgrades on this coach. You are going to get the frameless windows. The advantage of having those frameless windows is it is going to cover the seams, so they're not going to sit there and be compromised during your RV season. Ty, tell them what else you get.
Yeah, the big thing too, like other than the windows, of course, you'll see from your traditional Wolf Pups, this is now a true gel coat fiberglass here.
That's right.
So this is going to be way more durable against the hailstorms that we get here in Alberta. Another thing too is being that it's a real gel coat fiberglass, this is a lot stronger. It's going to be way more resistant to sun fading over the years. And of course, it just gives you that way more sleeker look to your trailer too.
Absolutely, right.
Another cool feature that you do get with the black label package only is these magnetic door catches.
Yep.
These are great because over the years of use, of course, these little plastic ones, especially in our winters where it gets cold, they end up breaking off and it's just a pain in the butt.
I've had so many clients that have pulled them off just like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? So while we're standing here, let's show them this big front storage compartment. Like you can see here, guys, there's the spare tire for the trailer for you. So yes, it does come with one of those. And then of course, this is a huge storage compartment that you can also access from the bed too. So it's technically that pass-through storage that you are looking for. Let's work our way to the front and talk about some of the cool features there.
Yep.
Cool. After you.
Actually, you know what, Ty? I want to actually work our way to the back.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
let's do
there's
that.
a ton of more features. Let's work our way to the back.
Sounds
I mean,
good.
the front is exciting, but you know what? You have seen quite a few Wolf Pups of our videos, and you'll know power tongue jack, 20-pound propane tank, but I really want to hone in on all of these things and what is included on this black label package. So first and foremost, you get that beautiful LED blue strip. You're going to have a really nice size awning. That is a power awning. You do have, they do light up the decal for you. Is that what they call it out in the States?
I think they call it a decal.
A decal, yeah. Now, you know, us Canadians, we call it a decal, right? Absolutely. Or a badge, right?
Badging, yeah.
So it does light up. They light up the marine grade speakers that's attached to the Bluetooth stereo system that we'll get into later. It looks just super sharp. Look at this window. Everybody loves the huge windows. It lets in a lot of natural light. And then working, sorry, Ty?
As we move along here too, there was a couple things like even right below this window, one of the little things that I love to talk about with a Wolf Pup, Grey Wolf, even a Cherokee, are of course the rims that you get on this trailer. It's not that standard steely rim that you see that starts to rust out and look like crap in a couple of years. And then of course right beside it here, you're also gonna have that nice little tire pressure monitoring stand you may have seen before. This is a great little feature because essentially what it's going to show you, of course, if this tire gets down to a dangerous pressure where it could blow out, is red. Once that tire is up to pressure, like you've seen here before, it's green. It also has an 80 PSI mark on the end of it there, so you know what the maximum of this tire will take. And the reason why Wolf Pup does this for you is the #1 cause of accidents by anybody that owns an RV is they don't check their tire pressure and they have a blowout going down the highway, which causes major issues.
Absolutely.
So it's a simple little system that makes a world of difference for you.
It's true. It happened to my Uncle Randy.
Absolutely.
So if you work your way back here, right here you get the leash latch. That's perfect for the dogs. right? Children, keep everybody in the campsite.
Yeah.
Nobody's leaving.
Absolutely.
Right? I'm just kidding. Not for the children. It is for your dog. I have a 100-pound black lab at home. Right? And let me tell you, it is always a hassle. You're either putting them around a tree or you're putting the stake inside, you know, the ground. He's going to pull it out, right? He's not going to pull your coach out. Now, it does say right here, remember to unleash your pets before pulling the coach.
The big thing you got to do with your pets too?
Spade and neuter them.
Right, right.
Always, as Bob Barker would say.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
Now, if you are purchasing one of these from Rangeland RV, we have them fully equipped with pretty much everything you could want on it. You do have the party package. So cameraman Alan, if you could work your way back here, sir. We do have the party package. It is going to allow you to have the gate, right? I absolutely love these things. I'm going to tell you why, because not only is it efficient to put your quad in there, your motorbike, you can also use it as a patio. Like, what trailer other than a toy hauler do you know that has an actual patio?
None.
Correct, right? The dogs can hang out on here, you can hang on out here, right?
Yeah, and it's great too. They give you that screen door drop down on the back, right? So, you know, you can have this all set up and you're not worried about mosquitoes getting inside here. Or if you're out here partying at nighttime, you got the big LED light bar up on the top of there too. So it's illuminating the whole area for you. You can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's a perfect setup.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, you know what? Honestly, let's just take them in.
Yeah.
Let's go through those features of the interior.
Yeah, so what you can do is we can either take them to the front door or we could even come through here, but let's just take them to the front door.
Okay.
Just to make things confusing.
So the first thing you're going to notice as you enter in this coach, they do come equipped with the more ride steps. These steps are a lot sturdier than your average traditional trailer, right? With the switch of a pin, you can adjust the legs. Every campground is different. I've never been to a campground where the ground was completely flat unless I was paying crazy amounts of money to stay there. Yeah, however, other than that, you can adjust them so that your stairs are nice and even, and then you can walk into the coach, it's nice and sturdy.
Absolutely. For you guys.
So I want to take you guys all the way to the back of the coach, and then we'll work our way forward. If you take a look down here, you're going to notice that they do put down, it's almost like armor guard, right?
Yeah, it's actually like I can't remember the exact material they call it there, but it's pretty much like a rock guard that you would have in the back of your truck lining and that kind of stuff too. It gives you that extra grip for when you're ready to load your toys in here, or of course, I mean, if you're out here partying in the rain.
Yeah. Right?
It's a very well balanced trailer.
So should we continue?
Absolutely we should, Al, because the show always goes on. You got it. So.
The place didn't even fall over.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to continue here. Sorry for the little blip there, guys. Essentially, what happened is we didn't have the rear stabilizing jacks down on this coach, which you're supposed to have.
That was the one job I gave you, Ty.
Yeah, one job.
It's all good.
Unfortunately, I missed it.
So let's work our way towards the front of this coach.
Absolutely. As we're coming inside the Wolf Pup here, first thing you're gonna notice, this is the Black Label Edition again, right? So a couple of these extra features, you have that nice solid surface countertop. This is rock solid stuff. You're not going to be worried about melting it with a hot pan like you might see with the plastic countertop. Even if you drag a knife across it there, it's going to be perfect because you're not going to leave those scratches in it either. You got a beautiful sprayer top here too, so you can always get that sink nice and clean.
Pull down faucet.
Pull down faucet.
Perfect.
That's the one I'm looking for. And then of course you have the big tub stainless sink here. So of course it's a lot easier to do your dishes in here. Plus you're not seeing that plastic, which always ends up melting or getting scratched or cracked in the cold.
That's correct.
Yeah. As we work our way behind that, you also have this beautiful Greystone vertical 2-burner cooktop. And what Wolf Pup did this year, instead of laying it horizontally across the countertop, they've actually placed it vertically now. And the reason why they did that is to give you maximized amount of counter space here. And of course, it's got the tempered glass cover there too, so you're again maximizing that counter space. You got the nice blue LED lights. Just below that, of course, you have your furnace here. And then of course, the big 10 cubic foot Furion 12-volt fridge.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah, this is amazing, guys. So
Yeah.
they just started doing these in the new Wolf Pup, Grey Wolf, and Cherokee. And what it's doing is, being that it is fully 12 volt, it cools down a lot faster. It's a lot larger for you too, so you can obviously fit more food in here than a standard 6 cubic foot fridge.
You know, to be honest, I was checking in with one of my clients the other day, and he advised me that that fridge within 45 minutes is as cold as if he was to leave it overnight, right?
Right, absolutely. Sorry, it's been a long day here, guys.
It has.
Let's keep going. So right up above our head, we have this awesome 13,500 BTU air conditioner. That's
Yeah.
a full-size air conditioner. You get those on like big fifth wheels, and you have it in this little 22-foot toy hauler here.
Yeah.
As we keep going, one of the big things are these control panels. Mitch, tell them about this control panel.
So not only can you control everything right from here, you got your awning, you got your lights, you got everything else you need, you got your levels of your tanks, but the one big feature on this year's model is that one-touch control app, and with your smartphone, you can actually control the lights, you can control your awning, and if your coach has a slide in the Wolf Pup series, you can also control the coach as well.
Absolutely. It's so advanced for a traditional built trailer like this. You don't find it on anything else in the industry. So
I was telling my dad the other day about that, and he could not believe it. He was like, really?
Yeah.
And I said,
it's crazy. Take him into the bathroom.
That's amazing. Yeah, come on into the bathroom. So you do have a foot flush toilet, and then you do have your stand-up shower.
Yeah, absolutely. It's perfect with that stand-up shower too. They even added in that little sink for you. So of course you still have that place to wash your hands, brush your teeth in the morning. And then of course one of the big additions with that Black Label package is you even have, what is that, Mitch?
Oh, good thing I wasn't in there when that thing was turned on.
No kidding, you gotta be careful with those things.
That there is a fantastic fan. That fan can suck out 900 cubic square feet of hot air out of this trailer in under
I think it's
under a minute.
Under a minute, yeah. It's crazy.
Right? Good thing I wasn't there, because it would have sucked me right through that ceiling.
No kidding, yeah. Right? This is a great feature to have, guys, because of course if you're that big dry camper that likes to go out in the middle of nowhere and use your trailer, you can easily cool this down without running your air conditioner.
Now the other thing I want to mention too, like in every toy hauler, you do have these vents, right? Yeah. The big thing too is a lot of people don't want the smell of gasoline filling up the coach, especially when they're sleeping, or when you're traveling. If your quad does smell like gas, or your bikes, whatever the case may be, this is going to vent it out. It will pull it right through, and then it goes out the other vent just back there on the other end.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's a great safety feature to have for sure. Yeah, so finishing up here, guys, just up at the front here, you're gonna have your queen size bed, and then of course just above that you even have a little bunk bed here too. So it gives you, you know, that extra spot for sleeping. So what you're gonna have technically here is about, I think, a 4-person sleeper, hey, because you got the bunk up above, you got the dual, you got the queen size bed here, and then the table in the back even breaks down
back in the fold
into a bed too. Yeah, so. But that pretty much wraps up this Wolf Pup here today, guys. Thanks for sticking around for this fun video. You know, we've had a couple little blips here and there, but it was awesome. I hope you had a good look at the trailer.
If you do have any questions at all, we carry the full extensive lineup of the Wolf Pup. So head on over to our website at rangelandrv.com or email us. I'm Mitch at rangelandrv.com. This is Tyler at rangelandrv.com. Happy camping, guys.